Hey guys, welcome back to our lives across the border. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do. Give this video a like, be even nicer and give me a hype and leave a comment. So the kids and I are out on our little daily walk in the neighborhood. Still recovering from all the rain we got a few days ago, but not too bad. As I say that, I'm looking ahead and I do see there might be a little issue up here. I might have to turn and go back down the street, but it's okay. So like I said, we're on hold with our walks because of the rain and stuff, but it's nice out today. It's 71, a little breezy, sunny out, so enjoying it. Yeah, we're gonna have to turn around. Okay, I thought maybe we could get through that, but we are definitely not gonna get through that. So we are going to turn around. So anyways, if you've watched any of our previous videos, we did get a few days of rain here in the Valley of Mexicali, and unfortunately we did get a lot of flooding. My neighborhood in particular is pretty fortunate. It's not super bad. Like what I just showed you is nothing compared to some of the other actual towns around us, so we're pretty lucky. The only thing is of course, when you're driving down the streets, because you do have to get through, all the mud gets on your tires and then it gets drug into the driveway, and then somehow it always seems to migrate into my house. So we'll see if the next street's good. No big deal, we're still walking, right? Even if we go up and down the same street, people might think I'm weird. That's okay. So today when I got home from work, I needed to catch up on laundry, because one of the things that I don't do when it's raining is laundry. And the reason is because we do have a dryer, but I've never really been fond of using a dryer, even when I lived in the States. The only thing I'd ever really dry would be like maybe socks, underwear, towels, and like bedding. All my shirts and pants, I'd always hang them up on drying racks to dry. But in the house with a drying rack, our windows are very old, and sometimes that you can almost feel like the moisture a little bit in the house when it rains. And so I just didn't want to have wet clothes in the house too. I always feel like they dry a little like stinky or something. So I came home all excited to catch up on laundry, and there was no water. They had turned our water off in the neighborhood for an hour or so. It happens often. I don't know why. You'll have water and then 5 minutes later you won't have water. So it's a strange thing, but it does happen here, and it seems to happen quite a bit for whatever reason. So it did finally kick on. I did get 2 loads of laundry done because of not using the dryer and only having a small amount of dryer racks. Sorry, we have cars going by. So only able to get 2 loads done in the time, so it'll be dried enough to put away later. So that was like my main thing today. And of course getting all the mud wiped up, because all this, it's very sandy and dusty here where we live, and so when it sticks to your shoes, it just comes in and gets everywhere. So we'll be cleaning mud up for a while. We're gonna try this next street, and so far it looks good. This street's good, just a little bit on the sides. The kids are loving it, being out again and walking. It's very peaceful to them, and they like to look at all the dogs that bark at us. So this is what I'm doing on my Monday afternoon, taking a nice stroll. What I should actually be doing is I need to find cranberry sauce, just the canned sauce, which I've seen it here one time in the 4 years that I've been here, and it's at like one of the like stores that's like more like a mom and pop store, and they must have somebody that will go to the States, because they'll have like stovetop stuffing, they'll have the ocean spray cranberry sauce, and the like gravy and stuff for potatoes. And so of course when I had crossed a couple weeks ago, I thought I had everything. I got stuffing, I got the turkey, all that stuff, because it is cheaper in the States than to get it here, because like I said, they have somebody go over and get that stuff, and so they charge an arm and a leg for it. So anyways, I forgot the cranberry sauce, and They don't even sell, like, I've never seen whole cranberries at my store here, but maybe I could find some. But I'll be honest, I've never made like homemade cranberry sauce. I've always just, I love the gelled stuff. I know that sounds weird, but I love it. And hubby likes it too. So that's what I should be doing, because it's Monday and Thanksgiving is in a few days. I did take our little birdie out. He's just like, I think it's like a 12-pound little bird. I did take him out and put him in the fridge yesterday so he could slowly defrost. And so I'm getting excited for that. But so tomorrow I need to, the one store that I remember seeing it at, I know is affected definitely by the water, because I know like it always floods right there. So I'm hoping I can get there. Some of the parking lots at some of the stores are flooded too. So you have to kind of choose your battle when it comes to like getting your shoes wet and all that stuff. So, but I'm hoping tomorrow I can find it. If not, there is another store that also has like a lot of US products that they charge a little bit more, but it's worth it for the holiday. So if that one store is flooded, I know the other store I will be able to get to, but I'm not sure if they'll have it. I've never seen it there before. So fingers crossed that we find it, because we're going to be on a hunt for cranberry sauce. So I'm getting excited for Thanksgiving. Here, obviously in Mexico, it's a regular day. So like, it's funny because hubby was good. So he needs to do something. I can't remember what it said. He goes, oh, I'll do it on Thursday. And I was like, it's Thanksgiving. He's like, we're in Mexico. It's like, oh yeah, you kind of have to remind yourself that it's actually not a holiday here. They don't celebrate it. I mean, we are close to the border, so you will have some people that might have their American family come down and spend the time with them. And obviously somebody's celebrating a little bit of it, because like I said, that one store will sell like a very small area of like Thanksgiving products, I guess you could say. So, but Thursday will be a normal day here versus like in the States where, you know, people will be traveling and whatever. So, which it is nice because it does fall on our day off. Obviously, Thursday's our day off, so it always does. But it's nice because in the mornings, like if we still need to get stuff done, everything is open, so we can't take that opportunity to do that. But that's one thing with living down here, is it is strange because, you know, I think about my family on certain holidays like 4th of July, Thanksgiving, obviously, Memorial Day, Labor Day, you know, when they get together and they cook out and they're eating together. And like here, it's just like a normal day. And I think we forget about that in other countries, they might have like, you know, obviously we have an Independence Day here and they have their different days too. And they're celebrated in different ways, you know. And obviously, like when I tell my mom, oh, it's a holiday, she's like, what holiday is it, you know? So anyways, kind of got rambling there. But so tomorrow we are going to go on a hunt for cranberry sauce. So like I said, we're going to hit that one store. I have a feeling the streets are going to be flooded around it. Over there, in the next town over where the stores are, they have streets that are literally a whole 2-3 blocks, just water, complete water. So we're really fortunate. Ours is not that bad at all here. That's what I'm passing right now. Like, that's still doable. You know, I did have to turn around on some of the streets, but that's still doable. So hopefully, like I said, tomorrow we're going to go on a cranberry sauce hunt. Hopefully we find it. I would love to find some like, what are they called? The Hawaiian sweet rolls. Oh God, I love those. But, you know, I'm probably not going to find those here. But I will definitely take you guys with me. And so hopefully if we do find them, we're definitely buying 1 pack, maybe 2. I didn't want to buy them and freeze them. I don't like frozen bread like that. But if I could find a pack or 2, I would be a happy girl. So thanks for joining me on my little walk around the neighborhood. And I hope that you guys will give this video a like. Share that hype, subscribe if you have not, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.